Welcome to Life Theory, where we provide you with thought-provoking lessons on personal growth, finance, and life in general. In this lesson, we're going to discuss a topic that has been the subject of many misconceptions for decades: the habits of wealthy people. Most people have a preconceived notion that wealthy individuals are living a life of luxury and ease, but in reality, this is far from the truth. It's time to debunk these myths and understand the real habits of successful individuals. Number 1. Misconception: rich people lack practical skills. Welcome to Life Theory, where we debunk common misconceptions and shed light on the truth. Today, we'll be exploring the 15 misconceptions about the habits of wealthy people that poor people believe. Our first misconception is that rich people lack practical skills. It's a common belief that the wealthy don't know how to fix a flat tire, cook a meal, or sew a button. But the reality is that many wealthy people have acquired practical skills that have helped them in their journey to success. Take a look at Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, one of the world's largest e-commerce platforms. Despite being worth billions of dollars, Jack Ma still practices Tai Chi every morning, which is a practical skill that keeps him healthy and sharp. In fact, he believes that practicing Tai Chi has helped him in his business ventures, making him a more effective leader. Another example is Martha Stewart, the billionaire entrepreneur who built a media empire around cooking, home decor, and crafts. She's known for her practical skills in the kitchen, which she honed over many years of cooking and entertaining. Her expertise has helped her build a loyal following of fans who trust her advice and guidance. The truth is that practical skills are valuable assets for anyone, regardless of their wealth. By acquiring practical skills, you become more self-sufficient, save money on outsourcing, and even develop new business opportunities. The next time you think that rich people lack practical skills, remember that it's simply not true. In fact, many wealthy individuals have acquired valuable practical skills that have helped them in their journey to success. Practical skills are valuable assets that can help anyone, regardless of their wealth. By learning practical skills, you become more self-sufficient and may even develop new business opportunities. Don't underestimate the power of practical skills in your journey to success. Number 2. Misconception: rich people are arrogant and snobbish. There is a common misconception that wealthy people are arrogant and snobbish. This is likely due to the portrayal of wealthy individuals in the media and movies as rude, entitled, and dismissive of those who are not in their social class. However, this portrayal is far from the truth. In reality, many wealthy people are humble and down-to-earth. They understand the value of hard work and appreciate the opportunities that have led to their success. Many are actively involved in philanthropy and giving back to their communities. Billionaire Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest people in the world, is known for his humility and willingness to help others. He still lives in the same modest house he purchased in 1958 and has pledged to donate the majority of his wealth to charity. It's important to remember that wealth is not a personality trait. Being rich does not automatically make someone arrogant or snobbish. Like any other group of people, wealthy individuals come in all shapes, sizes, and personalities. The keynote here is to not judge people based on their financial status. While some may act arrogantly, it's not fair to assume that all wealthy people are the same. It's important to approach everyone with an open mind and judge them based on their character and actions, rather than their bank account. It is a misconception that all wealthy people are arrogant and snobbish is simply untrue. While some may fit this stereotype, it's important to remember that wealth does not define someone's personality. Instead of making assumptions based on financial status, it's important to judge people based on their character and actions. Number 3. Misconception: rich people spend their time lounging on the beach. It's a common misconception that wealthy people spend their days lounging on the beach, sipping on fancy cocktails, and doing nothing else. In reality, successful individuals understand the importance of hard work and the value of time. They are driven by a passion for their work and a desire to achieve their goals, which requires them to be constantly productive. For many wealthy individuals, their work is their passion, and they derive a great deal of fulfillment from it. They are often deeply committed to their careers and devote many hours to working, whether that means pursuing new opportunities or simply maintaining their current position. While they may take the occasional break to relax and recharge, their focus is always on their work and achieving their goals. One example of this is Mark Cuban, a billionaire entrepreneur who is known for his relentless work ethic. Cuban spends much of his time focused on his many business ventures, which range from owning the Dallas Mavericks to investing in startups on the hit TV show Shark Tank. Despite his success, Cuban is known for his willingness to work long hours and his constant pursuit of new opportunities. The key takeaway here is that wealthy individuals are not lazy or idle, they are driven, productive, and focused on achieving their goals. They understand the value of hard work and the importance of maximizing their time to accomplish what they set out to do. Rather than assuming that wealthy people spend their days lounging on the beach, we should recognize that they are likely hard at work, pursuing their passions and striving for success. By adopting a similar mindset of focus and productivity, we can all achieve our own goals and find success in our chosen fields. Number 4. Misconception: rich people exclusively wear luxury brands. Many people believe that wealthy individuals only wear expensive designer clothing and accessories, but this is far from the truth. While some wealthy people may choose to invest in high-end fashion items, most of them do not base their entire wardrobe on luxury brands. In fact, many successful people often dress quite modestly. One of the reasons for this is that most wealthy people understand the value of money and don't want to waste it on frivolous expenses. They often prioritize quality and functionality over brand names when it comes to clothing and accessories. Moreover, they understand that their appearance is a reflection of their character, and thus they dress appropriately for the occasion. Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, is known for his signature casual attire, consisting of a gray t-shirt, blue jeans, and sneakers. Despite his net worth of over $100 billion, he chooses to dress simply and comfortably. Another example is the famous investor Warren Buffett, who is known for wearing suits that he bought for just a few $100s. He has even joked that he doesn't care about fashion because he wants to save his brainpower for more important decisions. Being wealthy does not mean one needs to exclusively wear expensive luxury brands. Instead, successful individuals often prioritize quality and functionality over brand names when it comes to clothing and accessories. It's not about the label on the clothing, it's about the person wearing it and how they carry themselves. Number 5. Misconception: rich people have everything handed to them. It's a common misconception that rich people have everything handed to them on a silver platter. Many people believe that wealthy individuals are born into money and never have to work a day in their life. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Most rich people are self-made and have worked incredibly hard to get where they are today. One example of a self-made billionaire is Oprah Winfrey. She grew up in poverty and was raised by a single mother. Despite facing numerous obstacles, including abuse and discrimination, Oprah worked hard and eventually became a successful television host and media mogul. Today, she's worth over $2.7 billion. Another example is Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. Bezos was born into an average middle-class family and attended public schools throughout his childhood. He went on to study engineering at Princeton University and worked for several different companies before starting Amazon in his garage. Today, Bezos is one of the richest people in the world, with a net worth of over $177 billion. These examples demonstrate that the idea that rich people have everything handed to them is simply not true. In fact, many wealthy individuals have overcome significant obstacles and work tirelessly to achieve their success. Don't assume that rich people have had an easy life or that their success was handed to them. Most wealthy individuals are self-made and have worked incredibly hard to achieve their success. Number 6. Misconception: rich people drive fancy sports cars and luxury vehicles. It's easy to assume that wealthy people always drive around in high-end sports cars and luxury vehicles. However, this is another common misconception about the habits of the rich. In reality, many wealthy individuals actually prefer to drive practical, reliable cars that are suitable for their everyday needs. Again, Warren Buffett has famously driven a modest Cadillac for many years. Similarly, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg was often seen driving an Acura TSX before he became a billionaire. This is because many wealthy individuals understand the value of practicality and long-term financial planning. They realize that investing in a flashy car may not be the best financial decision, especially when considering the high costs of maintenance and depreciation. Of course, there are still plenty of wealthy individuals who enjoy driving luxury vehicles, but it's important to understand that this is not always the case. The habits of the rich are diverse and varied, just like any other group of people. While some wealthy individuals may choose to indulge in luxury vehicles, it's important to remember that practicality and long-term financial planning are also common habits of the rich. Number 7. Misconception: rich people never worry about financial matters. One common misconception about wealthy individuals is that they never have to worry about money. It is true that having more financial resources can provide a greater sense of security and stability, but this does not mean that wealthy people never think about financial matters. In fact, many wealthy individuals are highly involved in managing their finances, investing their money, and planning for the future. They understand the value of financial literacy and work hard to make informed decisions that will help them maintain their wealth. Furthermore, wealthy people often face unique financial challenges that require careful consideration and planning. For example, they may need to work with financial advisors to manage complex investment portfolios, navigate tax laws, and plan for estate transfers. It is also important to recognize that wealth does not guarantee financial security. Economic downturns, market fluctuations, and unforeseen expenses can all impact even the wealthiest individuals. As a result, it is crucial for wealthy individuals to stay vigilant and continue to prioritize financial planning and management. While it may be easy to assume that wealthy people never worry about financial matters, this is simply not the case. Wealthy individuals are often highly involved in managing their finances, working to build and maintain their wealth, and preparing for the future. Number 8. Misconception: rich people pay more taxes than poor people. The belief that rich people pay more taxes than poor people is a common misconception. In reality, the opposite is often true. While wealthy individuals and corporations may pay more in terms of total dollars, they often pay a lower percentage of their income in taxes than those who are not as well off. One reason for this is the many tax breaks and loopholes available to the wealthy, which can significantly reduce their tax burden. For example, deductions for charitable donations, mortgage interest, and business expenses can lower the amount of taxable income for the wealthy. In contrast, those with lower incomes may not have access to as many deductions or credits, meaning they end up paying a higher percentage of their income in taxes. Another factor is that the tax system is often designed to favor the wealthy. For instance, capital gains taxes are typically lower than income taxes, and many wealthy people earn a significant portion of their income through capital gains. Additionally, the estate tax, which is only paid on the value of an estate over a certain threshold, primarily affects the wealthy. It is important to note that the tax system is complex, and there are many factors that can influence an individual's tax burden. However, the idea that rich people always pay more in taxes is a misconception that can be harmful, as it can perpetuate the belief that the wealthy are doing their fair share when it comes to contributing to society. The misconception that rich people pay more taxes than poor people is not entirely accurate. While the wealthy may pay more in total dollars, they often pay a lower percentage of their income in taxes than those who are not as well off. This is due in part to tax breaks and loopholes that are more accessible to the wealthy, as well as a tax system that is designed to favor those with higher incomes. Understanding these factors is crucial in creating a more equitable and fair tax system for all individuals. Number 9. Misconception: rich people aspire to be on Forbes' list. One common misconception about rich people is that their ultimate goal is to be featured on Forbes' list of the world's billionaires. While it's true that many wealthy individuals are included on this prestigious list, it's not necessarily a driving force behind their success. For many people, wealth is not a means to an end, but a byproduct of their hard work, dedication, and determination to achieve their goals. The Forbes list may be a symbol of their success, but it's not the only measure of it. In fact, some of the world's wealthiest individuals have little interest in being recognized for their financial success. For example, Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time, has pledged to give away the vast majority of his wealth to charity, rather than amassing more and more money. It's important to remember that everyone's motivations and goals are unique, regardless of their financial status. Some wealthy individuals may prioritize philanthropy, while others may be focused on growing their businesses or investing in new ventures. The Forbes list may be a benchmark for some, but it doesn't define success for everyone. The key takeaway here is that success is not one size fits all, and it's important to define your own goals and aspirations based on what truly matters to you. Whether you want to become wealthy, travel the world, or pursue a fulfilling career, focus on what's important to you and work hard to achieve it. The idea that rich people are solely focused on being featured on Forbes' list is a misconception. Wealth is not the only measure of success, and everyone's goals and motivations are unique. Define your own path to success based on what truly matters to you, and work hard to achieve your dreams. Number 10. Misconception: rich people don't care about helping the poor. One of the most common misconceptions about wealthy people is that they don't care about the less fortunate. However, this could not be further from the truth. In fact, many rich people are actively involved in philanthropy and giving back to their communities. Contrary to popular belief, wealthy individuals often donate significant amounts of their time and money to charitable causes. Many of the world's wealthiest people, such as Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and Mark Zuckerberg, have pledged to give away a significant portion of their wealth to charitable causes. Moreover, there are numerous organizations founded and run by wealthy individuals that work towards making a difference in the lives of others. Examples of such organizations include the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, and the Oprah Winfrey Charitable Foundation. It is also important to note that many rich people actively seek to create jobs and provide economic opportunities for others. Entrepreneurs and business owners often create jobs by starting and growing successful businesses, thereby contributing to economic growth and development. Ultimately, the misconception that rich people don't care about helping the poor is simply untrue. In reality, many wealthy individuals are actively involved in philanthropy and making a difference in the lives of others. Contrary to popular belief, many wealthy individuals are actively involved in philanthropy and making a difference in the lives of others. Number 11. Misconception: rich people have connections to celebrities. There's a common belief that being wealthy means having access to exclusive events and having celebrity friends. However, this is not always the case. It's true that some rich people do have connections to celebrities, but this is not a defining characteristic of the wealthy. In fact, many wealthy people prioritize building meaningful relationships with people who share their values and interests, rather than seeking out celebrity associations. They understand that true happiness and fulfillment come from surrounding themselves with positive and inspiring individuals who can offer genuine support and guidance. Moreover, rich people often have a very different perspective on what is considered impressive. They recognize that true wealth is measured by more than just material possessions and social status. They value qualities such as integrity, kindness, and authenticity, which cannot be bought or faked. While some wealthy individuals may have connections to celebrities, this is not a universal characteristic of the wealthy. Many prioritize building meaningful relationships with those who share their values and seek true fulfillment beyond material possessions and social status. Building meaningful relationships based on shared values is more important than seeking out celebrity connections. Number 12. Misconception: rich people have all the answers to life's problems. One of the most common misconceptions about rich people is that they have all the answers to life's problems. Many people believe that wealth brings with it a level of wisdom and understanding that is unattainable to those who are not as financially successful. However, this is far from the truth. Firstly, it's important to recognize that wealth does not automatically make someone knowledgeable or wise. It may give them access to certain resources, but it doesn't necessarily make them an expert in any given field. Just because someone has made a lot of money doesn't mean they know how to solve complex problems or navigate life's challenges. Secondly, it's worth remembering that wealth can often come with its own set of unique problems and challenges. Managing large amounts of money and making high-stakes decisions can be incredibly stressful and demanding, and wealthy individuals often have to deal with a range of personal and professional issues that the average person may never encounter. Lastly, it's important to recognize that everyone, regardless of their financial situation, has something to contribute to the world. Wealthy individuals are not inherently more valuable or important than anyone else, and their success does not negate the struggles and challenges faced by others. While it may be tempting to assume that wealthy people have all the answers to life's problems, this is simply not true. Wealth does not automatically bring with it wisdom or understanding, and everyone, regardless of their financial situation, has something valuable to offer. By recognizing and celebrating the unique strengths and perspectives of individuals from all walks of life, we can build a more inclusive and supportive society for all. Number 13. Misconception: rich people are great at saving money. Many people believe that rich people are experts at saving money, but this is a common misconception. In reality, wealthy people often have a different approach to money management that enables them to accumulate wealth. One of the most significant differences between rich and poor people's saving habits is that wealthy people tend to focus on increasing their income rather than cutting expenses. They understand that their earning potential is not limited and work hard to find new opportunities for growth. They also invest in education and training to improve their skills, which can lead to higher paying jobs and more significant earning potential. Additionally, wealthy people often invest their money in assets that appreciate in value, such as stocks, real estate, and businesses. They understand that these investments can generate significant returns over time and use them to build their wealth. Another critical factor in the wealth-building process is financial education. Many wealthy individuals take the time to learn about personal finance, investing, and tax planning. They use this knowledge to make informed decisions about their money and take advantage of opportunities to save and invest more effectively. While rich people may appear to have a natural talent for saving money, the truth is that their wealth is a result of a combination of factors, including their income, investments, and financial knowledge. By focusing on increasing their income, investing in appreciating assets, and educating themselves about personal finance, they are better able to build and maintain their wealth over time. Rich people understand that increasing income and investing in appreciating assets is more important than cutting expenses. Financial education is also critical to building wealth. Number 14. Misconception: rich people have a secret plan to keep others poor. Misconceptions about rich people are prevalent among those who are not wealthy. One such misconception is that rich people have a secret plan to keep others poor. This belief is often fueled by conspiracy theories and a lack of understanding about how the economy works. The truth is that most wealthy people don't have a secret plan to keep others poor. In fact, many wealthy people are philanthropic and use their wealth to help others. For example, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and Mark Zuckerberg are all billionaires who have donated billions of dollars to charity. Wealthy people understand that a strong economy benefits everyone. They know that when people have good jobs and earn good wages, they can afford to buy products and services, which in turn creates more jobs and economic growth. Therefore, it's in everyone's best interest to have a thriving economy. While some wealthy people may have taken advantage of the system to become rich, this is not true of all wealthy people. Many have worked hard and made smart investments to accumulate their wealth. They also know that their wealth can be fleeting and that they need to manage it carefully to ensure it lasts. Moreover, most wealthy people understand the importance of education, and many donate generously to support educational initiatives. They know that education is a key factor in helping people lift themselves out of poverty and achieve success. The idea that rich people have a secret plan to keep others poor is a myth. Most wealthy people want to see everyone succeed and understand that a strong economy benefits everyone. While there may be some who take advantage of the system, this is not true of all wealthy people. Number 15. Misconception: rich people experience less stress than poor people. It's a common belief that wealthy people live a stress-free life compared to the rest of us. After all, they don't have to worry about making ends meet, right? But this is yet another misconception that many people believe about the wealthy. In fact, there are many stresses that the rich face that most of us are not aware of. One of the biggest sources of stress for wealthy people is the fear of losing their fortune. They have worked hard to get where they are and understand the importance of protecting their wealth. They often have a lot to lose, which makes them cautious about investments, business deals, and other financial decisions. This fear can be especially stressful during times of economic uncertainty, such as recessions. Another significant source of stress for the wealthy is managing their relationships. People with a lot of money are often targets for exploitation, scams, and false friendships. They may find themselves surrounded by people who are only interested in their wealth and not their personal well-being. They have to be very careful about whom they trust, which can be a significant source of stress. Wealthy people may have to deal with the stress of constantly managing their public image. They are in the public eye and under constant scrutiny, and one misstep can have serious consequences. This can include managing their social media presence, handling media inquiries, and being careful about what they say and do in public. Despite these stresses, it's essential to recognize that wealthy people have the resources and support systems to cope with their stresses. They may have access to high-quality medical care, mental health support, and personal assistance to help manage their daily lives. It's crucial to remember that wealth does not necessarily guarantee a stress-free life. We all have different stresses and challenges, regardless of our financial status. The key is to develop effective coping strategies, seek help when needed, and take care of our physical and mental health. The misconception that rich people experience less stress than poor people is far from the truth. Wealthy people face a unique set of stresses that come with their financial status, and it's essential to recognize and acknowledge these challenges. By doing so, we can develop a better understanding of the experiences of others, regardless of their financial status, and work together to create a more supportive and inclusive society. We hope this lesson on the 15 misconceptions about the habits of wealthy people has helped to clarify some of the myths surrounding successful individuals. While it's true that many wealthy people have access to resources and opportunities that may not be available to everyone, they still face challenges, make sacrifices, and work incredibly hard to achieve their goals. It's essential to understand that success is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Each person's journey is unique, and we should focus on learning from others' experiences rather than perpetuating myths and stereotypes. As you continue on your journey towards success, remember to focus on your own habits and practices rather than comparing yourself to others. Always strive to learn, grow, and develop new skills, and success will follow. Thank you for watching this lesson on the habits of the wealthy, and we hope to see you again soon. Keep on rising.